How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I blasted 3 home runs in one game with Hank Thompson, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now I know this card appears at a 90 overall, but since I have the 95 overall Buck O'Neil card as my captain and 7 of these cards in the lineup, he does get a boost, and I wanted to show you this wheel here in the middle. This attribute wheel shows 95 power, 86 power versus left. And this card is a 5-tool player, essentially, at this point in the game cycle. We're also going to be trying out a couple different pitchers. We're going to be using Satchel Paige on the mound, so he will be making his debut, as well as Roki Sasaki here in the second game. But here we have the leadoff guy, Sammy Sosa, up at the plate, an 0-2 count, and I'm going with the slider, low and away. This is the 88 overall Sammy Sosa, and we were able to get the punch out there on the check swing. Now we're facing Nicholas Castellanos, 0-2 once again, going for another K. Same pitch, same location, but he puts this one in play to end the inning. And now we really got to get something started up here at the plate. We have one down, bottom of the first inning. We're facing Cy Young. This is the 84 overall gold card. And I'm also playing at the brand new minor league stadium. I believe it's called Lang Capital Stadium or something like that. It is, obviously you can tell by the outfield walls, and that right field is very unique. So you should be able to find it if you're scrolling through, but it does start with Lang, L-A-N-G-E something. I believe it is capital. But here to start this game off, Satchel Paige settling in there. He does have a 1-0 lead. And now we have Ronald Acuna up to start this next inning, and that one is blasted. A perfect fastball inside and a little bit low, but he also rage quit right there. He did turn off his console before I even got the Parallel XP. So in this next game, we are going to be using Roki Sasaki because I would, of course, like to use Satchel Paige for one more game and test him out just a little bit more with that increased hits per 9 because he is playing up to like a 98 or a 99 overall. And now we have a 99, an actual 99 on the mound. But you can definitely see those boosts in the pregame loading screen, which I think is awesome. It kind of shows you what your opponent is using. That guy could have definitely figured out that I have a lot of the Negro League players on my bench and within my rotation, and I have a lot of pitching that I can actually go to. I'm really using an extra 3 or 4 pitchers because I have 2 bench bats that I can also pitch with depending on how the game is going. But here we have Martin Dehigo. This guy plays literally every position on the field, and he pitches, so I think that's kind of crazy. But here Kyle Schwarber is going deep. This card has definitely been my best hitter so far throughout MLB The Show 23. He hit 2 home runs in my very first game of ranked seasons. I've also had a couple perfect hits, just base hits with them, and that card just seems to be playing way above his attributes. I don't know if it's just veteran difficulty or what it is, but this game, it does seem like is on all-star difficulty, just based on the PCI, based on the slightly different timing window. Look at that play from Buck O'Neil in left field there. I should have had him, but I just didn't throw the ball. I kind of threw cancel. I thought he was going to run to second base, and then we give up a 2-run shot. So we score 2 runs, we give it right back. I think that might have been my first home run that I've given up so far this year. Maybe not. Maybe I gave up one more before. But this is going to be Hank Thompson's first home run. He is batting in the 9 spot. That's going to be his first at bat, and he goes deep, opposite field. Definitely a solid way to start up a debut. Then we have Juan Soto in the bottom of the 3rd. He's ripping a 2-run shot, so that is some insurance runs. And so far, I gave up that 2-run shot, but I really think I can hold this opponent down to maybe just those 2 runs, simply because it was a really bad fork ball I threw. It was like 50-something% accuracy, not really the best spot. Here we might have gotten one of our own, a mistaken location, fastball up in the zone. Hank Thompson hits his 2nd home run of the game, and we're only in the 4th inning, so you know we're going to get maybe a couple more at-bats with him. Here we have Ronald Acuna. We get the punch out there on a bad slider. I noticed pitching with this Roki Sasaki card that he has a little bit of a weird motion with the pinpoint pitching. It seems like you want to move the right stick around in a circle a little bit faster than his motion actually is. So that was kind of throwing me off just a bit, especially with runners on base. I don't really think he has a low clutch attribute. I don't really think that's what it was. I just wasn't able to pitch as well out of the stretch. Just first time using the card, trying to get used to his pitching motion. But here we have Martin Dehigo, another base hit, ripping that one down the left field line. and that's going to bring up Ronald Acuna. He's launching this one. A perfect on the inside half, up and inside. Started the PCI low and in, moved the PCI up as soon as he released the ball, and timed that one up. I've been able to hit a few fastballs up in the zone for home runs in this game. That one, another perfect with Kyle Schwarber, his third perfect of the game, and he's 2 for 3. So that's the first, or one of the first perfect lineouts that I've been able to record and post onto YouTube. I only had that happen to me a few times during the tech test, but I really wasn't recording any gameplay, just testing out the game. I don't know if I had any perfect lineouts in the first game of Ranked. It seems like it was a week ago, even though it was just last night. I've been trying to play this game as much as possible. Really took me about 3 hours to get these Negro League players, and so far they've been definitely rewarding me with some awesome base hits, some good content, and some really good debuts. Here we have Martin Dehigo, his third base knock of the game, but Hank Thompson has definitely stolen the show here. We have an opportunity for another mercy rule. So far we've had 2 full games of Ranked. Both of them have been mercy rules if we're able to get this one right here. The other opponent just kind of quit out early on, but Kyle Schwarber, his 4th perfect of this game. He's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, and we end up winning that game. 14-2 was the final score. We do have some packs to open up as well. I forgot to include the Ballin' as a Habit packs from my Negro League grind through the storyline moments. You do get 5 of those Ballin' as a Habit packs, so I'm going to go ahead and open those up right now. But the player of this game is by far Hank Thompson. 3 for 3, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. Roki Sasaki, just those 2 earned runs given up on that 2-run shot from that bad forkball to Ivan Rodriguez. And other than that, we kind of light up Garrett Cole. We unlocked this 88 Sammy Sosa. That guy, the last opponent, was just using that card. We also have a couple standard packs we're going to open up in this video. So this is the first Ballin' pack. I got this through grinding Satchel Paige. I kind of took a little bit of a break, and then I finished off the rest of them. So you do get 5, and then a bunch of these Negro League stadiums, icons, and bat skins to go along with some uniforms, because you're grinding parallel XP while completing that. Hopefully unlocking some stuff throughout the Season 1 XP program and all that stuff. There's a ton of stuff to grind in this game right now. A. Whalen just got a Yu Darvish. Nice, solid. Yu Darvish. I think that would be, what, the 99 overall? I'm looking for something like that out of this Ballin' as a Habit pack. We get a couple of golds right there. Not too bad. This is a really good way to build your team, right? I talked about it in the previous video. You get a few golds at least out of those Ballin' packs and 9 Negro League Diamond cards. And we went 3 for 3 with 3 home runs with that Hank Thompson. I'm going to keep him in the lineup. But until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.